Hello everyone, welcome to our monthly meditation. As we are getting ready to start our breathing exercises and meditation and the sound healing, we are
Keep going.
to start. For those of you, if you are listening to Together Just Be page, you can watch us and follow us in the Together Just Be page as well. We are live on that page, and then my own personal page. And let's start just deep breathing.
If you don't mind, I'm going to also add a couple of comments about.
Absolutely, yes. As we were talking about, we said that we're gonna talk also because it's really the time that communication is helping and supporting.
Since we're going to be meditating and contemplating around the subject of and the subject of compassion, I wanted to bring up a couple of basically phrases or sentences or stories that I've heard that kind of brightens up the whole idea of compassion. And then when we do the guided visualization meditation, that might give us a perspective that where that guided visualization meditation is going. The first story that I would like to share is I heard that there was a wise man that was trying to save a scorpion from a hole in the ground. So the scorpion was stuck, and this wise man was trying to grab it and bring it out, and the scorpion kept hitting his finger. And he kept trying, and he kept trying, to finally he saved the scorpion. And another guy came forward and said, "Why would you do that? You know, that's a scorpion is going to hurt you. It's hurting you. Why would you?" He said, "I am a human. My nature and my creation is to love and have compassion and help. That scorpion's nature is to sting and survive. So if that creature is doing its nature, I have to do my nature." So he tried and tried, even though he was stung a couple of times, until he saved the scorpion. So helping and having compassion and doing what we are here to do is the first thing. The second sentence that I really love is from Mother Teresa, that she said, "Every day I see Jesus Christ in all his distressing disguises." Just imagine a world that every day you go outside, everybody that you see, whether they're doing favor to you or smiling at you, or they're being grouchy or even trying to harm you, if you look at them as if they were Jesus Christ in that state, how would you basically translate that behavior? There's always something to learn. There's always something to be compassionate about. There's something to grasp from that state of mind. So this sentence from Mother Teresa, always with me. It's wonderful. So once we do this guided visualization meditation, also, I don't know if you've heard about the Ho'oponopono, which is based on 4 base sentences that says, "I love you, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you, please forgive me, thank you." So which is all based on taking responsibility. So at the same time that we are compassionate about what's happening around us and the people that we interact with, but also we take responsibility of the universe that's happening around us.
Sorry for dropping. It started. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. So we take responsibility for the universe that's happening around us, which automatically consists the compassion within it. Because once we are responsible, I mean, if I cut my own hand, I'll definitely understand. I'll try to fix it. I'm not going to fight myself or hit myself or blame myself. It's something that I learned from. I don't do it again. So just keep these subjects in mind. And then once we get into the meditation, that might help a little bit to all of us be on the same harmonized vibration at the same time. Thank you for listening.
Let's change this. You put the right, you put the left.
Okay. So thank you so much for joining us again. We are live on 2 pages, the Together Just Be page, which we started this gathering about 3 years ago, and we every second Friday of the month we get together. And since April, for the social distancing and the regulations, we are doing it online. And beside that page, I'm live on my own personal page and Instagram for Pedram. So if you would like any platform you would like to follow and be with us for the next 70-75 minutes as we start the sound healing, and I guide you with some breath work. It's a very, very challenging time for all of us. And as far as I find out, the best is to have compassion for ourselves first and then for people around us. And there is nothing better than to come together as a family member, as friends and community, and the state, the country, the whole world. And that's required of us to not get into what's going on around us and go to the judgment of right or wrong, and just come back to our own truth. And because there's a lot happening outside, it's so easy to always be in the mind, be fearful, be judgmental, and look for who's right, who's wrong. And we forget that the whole truth is only inside our own self and inside our own body. Because if you pay attention, when you go get your temperature is not tomorrow's temperature. It's always the now moment. So the best, truest truth is always live inside of us. So let's come back to our own breath, come back to our own body, and be grounded, be balanced, and just use this time to have compassion for ourselves and everybody around us. So if Payam Jan, you would just start with your magical music so we can go deeper inside our own body and the soul.
Perfect. There you go.
Close your eyes if you want to. try to forget about what's going on outside, at least for just these minutes. Find your breath. Find your heartbeat. Get present to your own breath. Feel free to make a sound when you're releasing your breath. We are all challenged by the circumstances that we never thought it's going to happen globally. Yet we are dealing with it. Let go of all the thoughts and the judgments, and let the music wash all over you. There is a harmony within. There is a rhythm. There is order inside the body. Come back to that harmony with your breath. As we go deeper to the body, start your conscious breathing by inhaling in 4 segments. And then hold your breath the same time that your inhale is taking, and exhale in the 4 segments. At At first it might be a challenge, especially if there is any anxiety and stress. We just want to breathe in and breathe out. But be patient. And allow your breath to become in 4 segments. Segments of inhalations and 4 segments of exhalations. Conscious of your inhale and exhale. As you are consciously breathing in and out, pay attention to your body as well. Any tightness, any pain, no judgment, just observation. As you go deeper in your body, it's better if your eyes are still closed. So bring your hands under your armpit, kind of like you're hugging yourself. If you feel comfortable, bring your shoulders up. With this social distancing, we are missing human interaction. And it really hurts the soul and the heart. And as we go through this challenge of our time, there are so many ways to overcome that. So as you're hugging yourself, bringing that love and compassion to yourself. While you're still consciously breathing, you want to come back to the long, deep, slow breath. One long inhale no matter what's going on outside, you always have yourself. Either you are living in a family of 4, 5, 6, or 2, or just one, you have yourself. Give that love to yourself. Let go of any thought. Just come back to your breath and to your body. Anytime you find yourself in a very stressful situation, you don't know what to do, it's a great practice to hug yourself and just pause and breathe. The music not just by your ears, by every cell of your body. You want to relax your hand over your knees, still breathing, long and deep and slow.
while your eyes are closed, in your mind's eye, see yourself walking in a vast space. You can see the horizon all around you. You're walking all alone. Moving toward this endless path. But all around you look the same. See yourself from above, walking alone, trying to reach somewhere. But a bit confused, sometimes not sure. While you're walking all alone, think about things that you might have done in the past that you might regret, or you would have rather done differently. Think about things that you might have done that might have harmed you, your physical, your emotional, your spiritual self. Intentionally or non-intentionally. When you remember those, try to also remember the core of your being. You are created to love. You are created to forgive. You are created to have compassion. And forgive yourself for all that you might have done to yourself that you blame yourself about it. And repeat to yourself, I am compassion. I am compassion. And tell yourself, I love you. I forgive you. Thank you. Please forgive me. You're still walking all alone in this endless space, tangled in your thoughts that you would love to do differently, or you would have preferred that it would happen differently. You are compassion. Say to yourself, I am compassion. And I have compassion toward myself. Now slowly, imagine some other people are emerging in this space. One here, one there, two here, three over there, some close and some further away. These are the people that you might know, your family, your loved ones, or the people you might not know, your community, humanity. Gradually it's getting crowder and crowder. It seems like everybody is alone in this space, even though they're walking among each other. They all have the same feeling as you did. Walking alone, looking for a goal, confused, certain. Some happy, some angry, some sad. Look at their faces. Look into the face of the person who is lying on a cardboard on the side of this platform, feeling all alone. Look at that guy that feels so arrogant and shouting at other people and feels superior to others. Look at his face. Look at the other ones that are just wondering, trying to figure out where they are, who they are, where they came from, where they're going to. Get closer to one of them. They can't see you, so you can get as close as you want. Look into their eyes. Try to imagine what they have been through to get into that state. Either sad or angry or happy or homeless or arrogant. What have they been through? Imagine the family they grew up in, the community they grew up in, things that they might have happened to them. The well-treated ones and the mistreated ones. See and read it from their eyes. Look. Get so close that you see every moment of their life. There's no separation between you and them. It's like a mirror. A mirror that you see yourself into. You had compassion toward yourself. Have compassion toward them. Have compassion toward yourself in the mirror. We're all connected. We're all responsible. We're all made out of love. We're all created from the same essence. Tell them, I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you because we're all from the same core. Please forgive me if your life has treated you that way. And if there is not much I can do at this point in time for you. I'm sorry that you might feel this way. And thank you for being here for me so that I can see myself in you, so that I can learn and I can elevate my consciousness. And say out loud, I am compassion. And tell everybody here around you, even though they can't see you, they can hear you. They can hear your whisper bouncing in the sky. I am compassion. And I love you. I am compassion. And I love you. I am compassion. And I love you. Now imagine people start seeing each other. They're coming out of that loneliness, but seeing each other in the light of compassion, in the light of love, seeing themselves in others. How would they feel? I would go hugging everybody. I would go hug the homeless person on the side of the street. I would go hug the arrogant person to calm him down. Life is more precious than this. You are more precious than this. Have compassion toward yourself. Have compassion toward others. See everybody happy. Showing compassion and love toward each other. Known and unknown. Darkness will not survive in this space. Sadness, regret, loneliness will not survive in this space. We all have come from the same source. We're all going to the same destination. Might as well have compassion toward each other. Help each other. Serve each other. Love each other. Bring peace and harmony for each other. Have compassion toward each other. Help the scorpion in the hole. See everybody as Jesus Christ. Repeat this again and take that with you when you're coming out of your meditation. I am compassion. Take a deep breath in. Repeat again while you exhale. I am compassion. I am compassion. Take this feeling of compassion and love with you. Take those eye gazing that you saw in your meditation to everyone that you encounter. Serve and love whomever you can. Darkness will cease to exist in your surrounding. May love and peace and compassion be with you all. Whenever comfortable, slowly move your hands and feet and get back to your time and space right now, right here. Open your eyes. Thank you. I love you. Namaste.
As we are reflecting to what's happening around us, if we don't say anything, it doesn't mean that we don't see it. But the only thing is we don't judge it. We allow it to be however it is unfolding. But one thing, as we were talking about the compassion, I want to speak to that. And that's for every one of us. If we look at the state of what's happening, especially in the country that I'm living in, US, look at the condition of the black and white. if you put the race aside, what that gives you. What's there for you to learn? You, I mean all of us. What can we learn from that? Is it possible to look at our own darkness, our own shadow inside that we are projecting outside? Is it possible to look at the light that we are all holding inside and we are not able to see that? It's a great opportunity for all of us come together as one. It's very unfortunate to have experienced this way, but let's look at the bright side of it. Own our own darkness, our own shadows, our own judgments that we are all projecting outside, and we are collectively looking at it. We can all pass through this time and come from the other side more united, more conscious, show more kindness, and raising our own collective consciousness. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for allowing us to be with you. If you wanna,
And I would love to thank Payam for his
absolutely.
accompanying beautiful music.
Thank you.
Yes.
That was
Yes. I just want to stay quiet and enjoy the music.
wonderful.
Yes.
Before, I will just add one point about compassion. You guys said all the great things. This one thing is just the simple principle of having compassion with someone else is when you say, I'm happy for you, you really mean it, be happy for that person without anything that you gain out of that thing. Or you say, for your sadness, for your sorrow, I'm sorry for you, be genuinely sorry for that other person. And have that question, when I say I'm sorry for you, are you truly sorry? Are you truly sad for the other person's pain? Are you truly happy for the other person's joy, even if you're not in that state of joy and happiness? That would be a little gauge to see if that sense of true compassion is arised within ourselves. And that's an easy practice on a daily, because we use these terms every day. And I think if all of us collectively as humanity get to that point, that experience that true sense of compassion, the real unity will happen for humanity at all. So just wanted to add this point. Thank you very much for the beautiful evening and letting me be part of this.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a beautiful evening.
And let me see if we have any comments that we need to address. I need to come. That's our studio. to.
I hope that's still working.
It is working. Just.
You can bring it forward. Your own face. Let me turn.
Okay.
I think we can close out. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
And
it.
we will see you next month.
See you.
Bye bye.